Hi, everyone. I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell, and it's time for another edition of Consumer News We Can Use. You know, being a good pet parent includes buying the right food, taking lots of walks, and getting a good vet to watch over your pet's health. It also includes keeping your pet safe within your yard. Joining me now is certified TrustDALE partner Brent Potvin, owner of Dog Watch Hidden Fence. Brent, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Tell us a little bit about Dog Watch Hidden Fence for folks that don't know about you.
Well, we are in the pet containment business, which means that we basically help our customers care and protect some of the most beloved members of their family. We keep them safe at home.
Brent, what's the difference between a traditional fence and a hidden fence?
Well, a traditional fence is, what you might think. It's going to be made out of some material, typically wood or aluminum or steel. You see them all the time. You drive through neighborhoods, and you see them out there everywhere. We're running into this a lot lately today in terms of a comparison. A lot of people are interested in that. We've always, run into this sort of thing, but nowadays, wood, building materials are very, very expensive. And so as a result, traditional fencing has become a cost prohibitive proposition. It really has. Now, hidden fencing has always been a much, much better value than traditional fencing, but it's even more so now today. For about a fifth the cost of a traditional fence, you can get a hidden fence. And that's a great, great value. It's a great advantage, especially when you consider that with a Dog Watch hidden fence, we will provide the customer with a 100% money back containment guarantee to go with that product. You're not going to get that with a traditional fence.
No, absolutely not. Brent, how deep is the wire buried?
Well, the wire goes in the ground. It's an antenna basically, and we can get into other details. But between 3 and 6 inches, that's the specification to get it in the ground. That way you don't see it. That's the thing. But it works on radio technology and provides a really flexible, totally flexible solution. In fact, more than 50% of our customers today have a traditional fence in place. And what most of our customers have discovered is that you really need both products in order to provide a actual containment boundary. They need our product to reinforce the physical boundary. I mean, after all, dogs can dig, they can climb, they can jump. Gates are left open all the time. It's just a traditional fence is just not the best solution. So most of our customers actually have both a traditional fence as well as our fence.
So, Brent, how long does it take to teach Fido to respect the fence?
That will vary a little bit by the pet. Some pets learn just like children; they learn faster than others. It's about a 2 to 4 day process to orient the pet to the boundary. Training's it's a little bit different than training. Good dog, here's a treat. This is a providing. It doesn't always feel good. Because you're running into this boundary, but you learn the flags, you learn the commands, and some dogs pick up on it in a day. Other dogs, it takes a little bit longer, but it's a very quick and really easy process.
So, Angie and I have a Morkie. Her name is Daisy, and it took her about a day to figure it out. And Daisy's a very nervous, high-strung dog, but Daisy's very comfortable with the fence. So, because it doesn't hurt the pet. Explain that, Brent.
No, it doesn't provide anything that would damage it at all. I mean, it's essentially a static correction, which is very, very similar to in the wintertime walking across a carpeted room, touching a light switch on the wall, and you get a little pop. That's a static shock, and that's basically what this is. There's no current, there's no way to damage, no burning of skin, no burning of hair, nothing like this, nothing extreme at all. But it is uncomfortable. And it provides something they want to avoid. And so through a very simple and short training process, they learn to stay away from those flags. Next thing you know, they're in the yard.
Okay, so it's not just for outdoors. Tell us about the inside applications.
Well, it's really a great, our indoor solutions is a great way to bring the benefits of an outdoor fence to the inside. We call it no more baby gates. There's a lot of times you'll want to manage your pet inside just the same way or in similar ways to how you manage where the dog can go outside. A lot of customers have a very nice, expensive rug or a piece of furniture they want to keep the dog off. Sometimes they want to keep the dog off of an entire room or a wing of the house, or keep the dog from going upstairs or down into the basement. We provide a very cost-effective solution that's unobtrusive. You can't see it. It works on the very same collar that's used outside as well as inside. And it's just a fantastic solution.
There's a competitor out there that I've done the research, and I think your product is so superior. Kind of talk about the differences that makes your product better.
Well, there's actually several things. I mean, for Dog Watch, it's probably first of all the technology of it itself. I mean, the Dog Watch has done a great job as an industry leader investing in the technology and always bringing it forward. One of the big advantages right off the bat is that we're the only company in the business that implement what's called lightning protection. There's a lot of lightning that happens in the Southeast United States. It can be very, very damaging. You have all this conductor that you're putting in the ground. The smartest thing you can do is ground the fence. And that means if energy gets in the wire, follows that conductor, it stays outside where it goes back into the ground. We actually pound steel into the ground, the old-fashioned way of providing lightning protection. We're the only company that does that, and that's a real good advantage. Another thing is that we are an FM-based radio system as opposed to an AM-based. In the past, everybody used to be AM. Dog Watch was the first and has the only patented FM solution out there. This makes it more precise, more reliable. As we all know the differences between AM and FM radio. FM is much more concise and dependable. It works much better. No false corrections. That's the big thing right there. It never can happen with the Dog Watch system. And probably the best advantage from a technology standpoint is the battery life on the collar. The Dog Watch collar battery lasts a minimum of 2 years. That's 24 months before you have to change it. That is such a peace of mind sort of thing. Forget about what it costs to change them. Other solutions, they're all out there between 3 and 4 months. You got to change the battery. Something very easily to forget. Next thing you know, your dog has got it figured out and is running down the road. It provides a great deal more peace of mind. The other thing that probably, if you want to go outside the product, is our reputation. I mean, we're the only company that's a TrustDALE partner, for example. We have built a brand, a local reputation on providing the greatest value available in the industry. The quality of our implementations, the quality of our products are bar none the best in the business.
You're great at training the pets, and that guarantee is so important. And your replacement batteries are affordable compared to some of those other folks. Brent, how do you get in touch with Dog Watch Hidden Fence?
Well, the best way is go to our website, atlantadogwatch.com. Repeat, atlantadogwatch, one word.com. You'll learn all sorts of things about us, our company, our products, how it works, what makes us different and separate. And you also have lots of opportunities and ways you can get in touch with us. You just fill out a form. We'll get back in touch with you. We'll come out, provide you with a free estimate and tell you exactly what it would take to implement a customized containment solution in your yard.
Excellent. Brent, keep up the great work, and thank you so much for what you do for the community.
All right. Well, thank you for having us.
Brent Potvin of Dog Watch Hidden Fence. And this has been another segment of Consumer News You Can Use.